Good morning, everybody, and welcome to What's Hot Now here at MarketStream.live. My name is Joseph Cusick from the Cusick Group, securities offered by MoneyBlock. Here to talk about what's going on here on the opening bell, get you set up for today's market action. Just turning to the markets right now, I see that the bonds continue to slide on the downside. We saw that in the overnight action, which impacted not only the currency markets, but the global markets in general. A little bit mixed. Go check out the overnight action report. We did that at 8:30 Eastern time if you want to get more information on that. So you have both the 10-year and the 30-year down right now. The 30 years at about 148 and 6 ticks, and the 10 years at 122.31. Taking a look at the Dow Jones, it's right now up about 41 points at 19,877. Of course, all of the major media outlets are looking for Dow 20,000. Let's talk about trading here. Taking a look at the Russell. The Russell 2000, that small cap, domestically centric index that tracks all of the stocks here in the U.S. that are small cap and are really sensitive to the economic data that comes out here, trading up about $3.20 at 1376.40. You have the NASDAQ up 1075 at 49.50. And then finally, you have the S&P E-mini futures up at 2265, up $5. What's really notable this morning is the dollar strength. The U.S. dollar is trading at 103.53. That's up about 43.5 cents. That's been the story all morning. That's what's been driving the overnight action. That's what's driving right now the commodity markets. Surprisingly, though, crude oil has been staying up in spite of this dollar strength at 53.58, up 52 cents. So taking a look at just the overall, some overall names that we want to keep an eye on that are really moving and that are hot on the opening are what's gapping up right now on earnings and guidance. We see BlackBerry. Yes, I said it, BlackBerry. BBRY trading up about 3.1% this morning at around $7.81. The stock really moved off the closing prices last night based on a surprise profit, and they offset some sales misses. So very impressive. They're also affirming 2017. They're giving some decent guidance for BlackBerry. A lot going on there in the enterprise space for BlackBerry, so we'll keep an eye on that one at $7.81. You can consider that one a expensive option, so it could be something to put on the board. What is gapping down here on the opening based on earnings and guidance is Navistar, down about 12% this morning at $26.50. Guide basically revenue in line. When you're seeing that right now in this type of action, looks like some institutions were looking for some better results. They could be taking profits right now. We're also seeing similar action in General Mills, ticker symbol GIS, down about 3.7% at $60.90. Profit and sales misses all expectations, and you could see because of that miss, you're seeing some profit taking there in General Mills or just cutting positions. Also, Darden Restaurants down about 1.4%. That's ticker symbol DRI. Guess they don't like those breadsticks because some analysts, even though that Darden had met profit expectations, they might be taking profits here. Stocks trading at 75.30. What is taking it on the chin this morning are gold and gold miner names. That should be expected with the recent dollar strength up now well over 103. You're seeing Silver Wheaton, which is a silver name. I want to keep an eye on that one because chips are actually moving. That could actually hold up the silver markets, but with the dollar strength, it's not. Harmony, Newmont Mining, Gold, GDX, GG, Sand, and Paz, all down anywhere between 1.1% and 2.3%. You are seeing some strength, though, in some small cap oil and gas names. And those are seeing an early bid this morning, which is very interesting. But it makes sense with the crude markets also holding up. We're going to be watching that EIA report tomorrow morning at 10:30 Eastern time, where we're going to actually see how the stocks piles are actually working as far as the crude markets are concerned. SDRL, FRO, and APC all up between 2.7% and 1.7% respectively this morning. Also, Acadia Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol ACAD, up about 22% this morning. We've talked about this one in the past. They have they have an interesting drug line that's in phase 2 development for Alzheimer's disease psychosis. They've had some positive top-line results from its phase 2. stage exploratory studies. So we're going to keep an eye on this. Stock's up 22% on that news. Also, Rite Aid, ticker symbol RAD, up 6.5%. Fred's Pharmacy is going to finally acquire 865 of the Rite Aid stores that were out there. That also has boosted Walgreens stock. They get to unload those storefronts. That'll get the deal done. WBA is up 1.5%. Also, we're seeing Taser on the move, up 2.5%. Those of you that live in San Bernardino County, guess what? The Sheriff's Department is deploying 1,500 of the new Taser X2 smart weapons. So be on your best behavior there in San Bernardino, California. Analysts have come out with some new actions, and one of the ones that caught my eye was NVIDIA. We talked about the chip sector. It's been hot. It's been holding up the tech sector in general, been one of the leaders and a catalyst. NVIDIA up 2.7% this morning, was added to the conviction buy list at Goldman Sachs. They put a target of 129. We'll talk a little bit more about that on Tech Talk this afternoon at 3:30. Let's talk about how feasible actually that target is going into 2017. Also saw Square up 2.4% this morning, initiated with a buy ratings at Guggenheim and at Nomura. We also saw AMD up 2.4%, upgraded by Mizuho. And finally, Bed Bath & Beyond, down about 2%, 2.3% right now, initiated with a sell at Loop Capital with a target of $35. And we'll talk about that one at 3:30 Eastern Time at Tech Talk. All right, folks, that's it right now for What's Hot on the Open. We have quite a bit of stuff going on. Join us at 1:30 Eastern Time, where I will be talking about strategy now. We're going to talk about the state of the markets as we get closer to the end of this year and looking out at fiscal 2017. What should we expect? What should we be lining up as far as strategies? All right, we'll see you at 1:30 Eastern Time here at MarketStream.live. Have a great trading day.